And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We are back. It is time to begin the winter sports season where, ladies and gentlemen, it just means more. Tonight, it is the girls' home opener. They have moved up into Division III, and tonight they get the Belchertown Orioles here on the home floor. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, back for one last season of a thrilling winter season to come, 2023-24. Poised to be just that. We are ready to go, fans, and we can't believe it's here. We're ready that it's here. Ladies and gentlemen, the moments we live for on Pope Prep, this is one of them. The winter sports season, you know what? I should trademark that here at Pope Francis. The winter sports season, it just means more. Reminder, folks, to like this content and subscribe to our channel. We're producing the finest unique content anywhere on the high school sports scene. So no matter where you are, however you may be listening, tuning in tonight, and watching, we thank you. Pope Francis tip-off. Here we go. When this ball tips off, it'll officially start our winter sports season, and here we go. It's Bella Meadows who's going to start it out, the senior. Again, this is a heavy senior lineup, 4 seniors for the Pope Francis Cardinals, with Marsh, Fitzgerald, Meadows, and Albano leading the way, with Trammell as well, the sophomore in the starting lineup this year. Maeve Trammell poised to have a big season for these Pope Francis Cardinals. It's Belchertown trying to work it in quickly here. They'll have to do some work, however. Glad to be joined tonight by Lucas Cusson and Caleb Gilmet on the call tonight. We're back for basketball, and fans, you know the feeling. When it's on a basketball court, we got to travel here coming in. When it's on a basketball court, when it's at the hockey rink, it just means a little bit more. It just means so much to these players to be back out here for this winter sports season as we inch towards Christmas, to say the least, as the Cardinals are going to look to play some defense early on in this one. Belchertown looking to kick it around. They'll cut it back, trying to maybe fire away from 3. They've got a little shake and bake coming in, looking around. Nice passing. Some things from the Cardinal coaching staff trying to get in there, trying to make a play for them, but we'll have to watch from the sidelines. It'll be Cardinal possession coming in the other way. Cardinals last season were a 17-4 bunch in Division IV. Now they head to Division III this year, looking to add a trophy to the case. Again, trophy case that's already been filled out this year by different Cardinal teams throughout the sort. Cardinal girls added yet another one, another trophy to the showcase during this fall sports season, as Maeve Trammell was able to put in a 2 right off the backboard, and in it went. Maeve Trammell, that was a nice play for her. And looking for the steal of the Cardinals. Great ball away, trying to assemble early, trying to get a little jump shot, and in was Logan Moses, but Moses was denied. Rebound is picked up, though, by the Belchertown Orioles. They'll try to do something, but it takes a weird yank off the backboard, and it'll head out of bounds, which means it's going to be Belchertown possession. Giving us the honors is Alexa Karabetsos for the Belchertown Orioles. Again, you can tell the energy is back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. When that music plays, when that warm-up comes in, you know it just means a little bit more in the winter sports season, as that one wasn't really that close. The rebound will be picked up, though, here by Maeve Trammell. Trammell, the promising young star of the Cardinals, handing it back to the old veteran Bella Meadows. Trammell's got it here, looking inside. Adjani Marsh. That was a money little passing sequence, as Marsh is still trying to get going, trying to get that rebound, and the Belchertown Orioles will take it the other way. Again, 2-0 Pope Francis early on in this one, 6:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Just getting underway today on Pope Prep. Again, a reminder, folks, we will likely be here on Friday as the girls are able to take on Agawam. You'll see that game live right here on Pope Prep. Again, glad to have you with us. The winter sports season, finally, it has come, and finally we are going to be able to give you the best coverage of high school sports in the country. As the Belchertown Orioles have it here. They're moving it around. A little shake and bake, trying to do something, but that pass took a yanker off the foot of Ava Albano, the senior, and will eventually head out of bounds. And Cardinals will hold possession. Trammell and Marsh having a little bit of a conversation as to who would throw it in, and they choose for Trammell. She'll do a little Tom Brady impression, throwing it to Albano. Albano Fitzgerald, that's a walk-in 2 points from Pope Francis, and Maeve Fitzgerald puts it in. And that makes it a 4-0 game here early on, early stages of this one. Belchertown looking to get their first points on the board on this possession thus far. It's been empty possessions for them. Not such clean basketball, good passing, but in the paint they haven't been able to do much, and nothing either from downtown. As Belchertown will try to do something here. That'll be a 2-point shot, and it goes in, rattles in there, and just like that, they cut the lead in half for Pope Francis. Bella Meadows, the UConn commit. What can you say? The soccer superstar. Kicking over to Fitzgerald. Trammell again. Here's Maeve Trammell trying to go airborne for 2 points. She can't. She'll get the rebound, though, and she will cash in. It does the rinky-dinky-dink off the rim, and it goes in. 6-2, the score for Pope Francis now. Cardinals going to now look for some defense. Great wall of white trying to assemble. We saw it last year many times during that 17-4 season. Orioles still looking to do something here. They're going to try to fire from a wide open look, but it's just going to be not even close. Just an air ball coming in. It was just a can of corn catch for Mae Fitzgerald. You thought she was playing in the NFL with how easy that ball was to catch. As Adjity Marshall tried to do something the other way, and she can't. And the Belchertown Orioles are going to take it the other way off the Cardinal mishap on offense. They're going to try to fire right away, and they are going to hit. Big shot from the Belchertown Orioles. That'll make it a 6-5 game. Big shot there by Isabella Vizella. So Vizella gets on the board, and it makes it a 6-5 Cardinal lead. Again, folks, so much hype around this winter sports season. I mean, I know I'm doing the SEC trademark there a little bit. It just means more, but, folks, it really does. Good play by Bella Meadows on the back ends. That's a hustle and a half from Bella Meadows in the first home game. And we've got a sub. It's Eden Kornacki coming in. So 2 subs coming in. Orioles are going to try to move it around here. A little bit of a shake and bake from them. Looking inside, trying to fire for 2. They can't. Rebound. It's going to head out of bounds. It's going to be going the way of Pope Francis. So 6-2 early, or excuse me, rather 6-5 early on. Kind of getting a little confused by our scoreboard. But. So 6-5 the lead. 4 minutes to go. First quarter. It's Bella Meadows. Meadows trying to shake and bake to the paint before she can do anything else. Foul is going to be called. We're going to get a whistle. Again, boys hockey will be there live too. Olympia Ice Center, December 21st. So book that one in your calendars. December 21st will be the first game that we will be able to do at the Olympia Ice Center. Again, we thank the Tabs for giving us that cooperation. I believe is that the last day of school? I mean, the last day of exams, or is it the day after? That's the day after. So the makeup day is going to be the first game for boys hockey. So it was a nice little 2-and-in for Pope Francis as Brooke Bedling checking into the game. Going to take a little tumble on the court. 3:41 to go. 8-5 Cardinal lead. And just getting underway tonight here at Pope Prep. Orioles looking inside, trying to make the play. They are, and it's going to go in. It rattles in. And it makes it an 8-7 game now. Belchertown able to get 2 points there. 3:24 to go, opening quarter. The excitement in this building, you can feel it. You know, it's just a regular season game, but when the winter sports start, things just mean more. The weather outside gets colder, the sports inside get warmer, as we like to say here on Pope Prep. Termel from downtown takes a glance off the backboard and heads out of bounds, which means we're going to get a Belchertown Oriole possession, and we're going to get some subs for them as well. They're going to clean house, as they like to say. 3 subs coming in, 3 subs coming out for the Orioles. Orioles looking for it. They've got it. Adjity Marsh and Bedling looking to play a double team on defense, and they can't. It's going to kick out here for Belchertown. It's going to be a look up 2, but they can't hit. Looking down the court is Kornacki to Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows trying to catch the Orioles in transition, but the Orioles caught her on the back ends, and they eventually ran back to take possession back for them. Belchertown, again, one of those Division III teams that the Cardinals are playing for the first time this season. It's a steal here for Meadows. Meadows is going to try to put it in, and she does. It's 2 points, and we've got a timeout. Timeout on the floor taken. We'll step aside. Cardinals up 10-7. Stay tuned. Champions play here. popeproductions back in a flash right here on the YouTube page. 2:33 to go. First quarter. Winter season is here, folks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to continue to give you the rundown here for winter sports. Boys basketball going to be playing an AIC tournament this weekend. They've got Longmeadow on Friday night. That is going to be a what the kids like to say, a barn nowadays. So that'll be over on Friday. I believe it's a 6:40 tip, if I'm not mistaken. That's over at AIC this Friday. So check that out in the area if you are in the area. As the Orioles are going to start with possession, and they'll also get a game on Saturday, depending on the result with Longmeadow. Either they'll win and advance to the championship, or it'll be a consolation game like we saw last year. You know, as I bring that up now, I do remember vividly the Ryan Vitavelli game-winning shot in the last few seconds of that AIC tournament. It was a big win for the Cardinals. Remember that? And it really propelled them. Really had a great season. So we'll see if that can be a good opportunity for them to get some minutes and team chemistry up early on in the season. As the Cardinals have it here, not for long though. Kornacki trying to make the play. Orioles are going to look to get back on defense. Orioles trying to do something here. And luckily staying inbounds. Termel's going to try to provide that man-to-man defense, but the Orioles have it here, and with comfort they do. It's Litz. Litz moving it around and shaking and baking. Over to Alexa Karabetsos, but before we can do anything else, travel called. It's going to be going the way of Pope. 2 fouls this far in this opening quarter for Belchertown, and we're going to get Ava Albano coming in, and Termel's going to take a seat. There's Bella Meadows. Meadows has it for Pope Francis, looking for the shake and bake. Meadows stopping on a dime. Yeah, and these Cardinals last year were a very good bunch, as Ava Albano is going to try to fire from 3, where she's gotten a little office cooking, a little specialty shot for Ava Albano, as the Orioles are going to take the missed 2-pointer, or rather 3-pointer, and try to take it the other way. But it's good defense from Pope Francis, and ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the new pieces on this Pope Francis team. That's right, you guessed it. No more Trisetta Cottle in the middle, no more Audrey Mason, along with various amounts of others. This year, instead, they're going to have to rely on other pieces. Specifically there, that was Nina Pandolfi making the play on the defensive side. She's going to kind of come in and play some offense, but instead it's going to head out of bounds. Look out. Into the second row it goes there. Well, pass wasn't accurate, and the fan almost got a souvenir for his eBay store, but he'll have to hold it in for now. Again, I'd like to thank the crew that's with me tonight. Caleb Gilmet, Lucas Cusson, joining me in this 10-7 game. Doing a great job setting things up. Lucas Cusson, first ever basketball game here at Pope Francis. So we're glad to have him learning the trade that is Pope Prep Productions. The train just keeps rolling, actually, as Brooke has it here. She'll feed it over to Ava Albano. Here's Ava. Ava looking for the sky hook, too. Can't put it in. Rebounds taking in by Kornacki. Brooke looking inside. Albano, that should be a cash in, too, but Albano can't cash in. And we've got a whistle, and it's going to be 2 shots coming in for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Or excuse me, rather. Look, I got to get better at basketball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still on a fall break, to say the least. It's going to be Belchertown possession. Excuse me, rather. Belchertown's going to take it in here, and they'll try to work it up the floor. They've got it. Albano trying to come in and go airborne with the defense. Orioles looking inside, trying to move that outside now. And Meadows was there for the stifle. Albano and Meadows ran into each other there. As Brooks going to take it here for Pope. Lots of things to do on the Pope Francis campus as of lately. The Pope Francis Winter Play just happened this weekend. It was a great show. We were able to make it out on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday as we hit the closing 10 seconds of this opening quarter. As it's a 10-7 game, they'll try to fire from 2. Can't. Rebound Cardinals are going to look for it. It's going to head out of bounds. A 3.9 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles have it here, looking for space, trying to do something with 2.1 seconds to go. Referee's going to call a jump ball. It'll be Belchertown, or excuse me, Pope possession. Pope possession coming in with 2.1 seconds to go. And Brooks going to roll it, not let that time go, and now Meadows is going to have to pick it up and fire a shot. Here we go, 2.1. Got to shoot, and she does it, and that's it. Quarter ends. Cardinals head into the breakup 3. Coming up, we've got the second quarter, fans. This game is just moving along tonight. Thank you for tuning in. 10-7 Cardinal lead, back in a flash on Pope Prep. Second quarter on the way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume second quarter. 8 minutes about to be put on the clock. Father John here as well, watching this game on the side of your camera that you can see. At the back end of the camera, he's standing there behind the bleachers. You can see him. Pope Francis coming out of the quarter stoppage, ready to go, trying to add on to the 10-7 lead. Belchertown has possession. Here we go. Second quarter underway. Already one quarter through the winter sports season, but we still have a lot of quarters left to go as Bella Meadows is going to get the steal. Move it up to Trammell. How about an action two? How about no? She'll head to the court and draw the foul. So Pope Francis will get two shots. It'll be Maeve Trammell who will head to the line looking for two. Crowd will quiet on down. Looking for two. Bouncing it up and down. Here we go. First one is rattles in. So it rattles in for Maeve Trammell. Again, someone that's looking to have a big year for these Pope Francis Cardinals. Be an opportunity for her right now. Trying to get these two free throws here. Make it a 12-7 game. As Trammell's going to not be able to get that second one. So it goes 1 for 2 from the line. Orioles are going to take it in here, and they'll look to move the other way. They got it with space. Here they come. Looking around. Trying to get the Cardinal defense in a freeze. Orioles looking for space. Bella Meadows there trying to play that man-to-man defense, not giving her an inch. Looking for it now. We got a whistle and a jump ball. Possession's going to be going the way of Pope Francis. Excellent work by Bella Meadows there. Senior captain of these Cardinals. UConn commit, soccer star. You know the drill with Bella Meadows. It's been superb for her. Now on the basketball court trying to will these Cardinals to victory. And again, in the Division III setting as Trammell is going to move it back to Meadows. How about Meadows from three? How about no? He'll head out of bounds. It'll be Belchertown possession. Orioles looking for space. They've got it. Nice ball movement from Belchertown. And Belchertown, we've seen them have many good teams in the past, as that's a nice play from Kornacki. Goes over. Here's Brooke for two. No. Rebound. Cardinals still looking to stuff it home. Marsh trying to get in there, trying to get the hands in there. And the Orioles now are going to take it the other way. Not before we got a foul on the floor. So with 6:52 to go in the second quarter, 11-7 is the Cardinal lead. That'll be the first foul of the night for the Pope Francis Cardinals. And the Orioles are going to bring back in the majority of their starters tonight. So it's like a whole team switch, and I'll do another one here with 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Reminder, folks, we got the Pope Francis halftime. It's back. That's right. The main star of the show, AJ Gonzalez. I'm just kidding. AJ Gonzalez here will be with you live here at the halftime position of this game. It was an 11-7 game. Looks like the Cardinals might be up heading into the break. We'll break down what we saw here in this opening half and preview the second half right here on Pope Prep and preview Agawam on Friday. We'll be here live at 7 o'clock. It'll be Pope Francis and Agawam. Girls will be back in action. So Friday at 7, it'll be Agawam. We got a whistle coming in again. With 6:21 to go. Alexa Karabetsos will throw it in. Nice ball movement here from Belchertown. Trying to fire from deep three. It's going to be a whistle. Yep, and that's why I don't play basketball right there. I had to drop the mic there for a second. Throw it back into play. Bella Meadows has it here for Pope Francis. There's Meadows over to Trammell. Trammell looking for two. It's going to rattle in and bounce it. Maeve Trammell has it. And that's going to be 2 points for Pope Francis. 13-7 game now. So 13-7, the lead for the Cardinals. Orioles looking for space, trying to get some offense the other way. And we've got a whistle and a stoppage with 5:52 to go. Again, so many benefits to having these games back inside. I mean, granted, we do work in a press box, so what I'm going to say is not so much. But first of all, no more stink bugs. We know I had battles with stink bugs in the fall. Adios to the stink bugs as Bella Meadows is going to take it the other way. Try to put it in for two. She'll get the rebound and cash it back to Brooke. That's going to be two all day long. 2 points for Pope Francis, and that'll make it a 15-7 game. Again, no more stink bugs. We don't have to worry about the cold weather. I mean, unless we're in that hockey rink. I mean, Olympia, let me tell you, the Tabs are great people, but it does get cold in there. Adjani Marsh looking for the rejection, and she gets it. Like a little rejected by Anthony Davis, but it's Adjani Marsh instead, wearing that number 23, of course, as Trammell has it here. There's Maeve with 5:17 to go. So many benefits to having winter games, but again, do have to deal with the beast that is hockey. Gets a little cold, so I'll be sure to bring the hand warmers and feet warmers to the Olympia Ice Center as Brooks going to try to fire from 3, and she does. Makes it look easy, too, for Pope. 18-7 lead with 5 minutes to go over Belchertown. So three-pointer is good. First one of the evening for for the Cardinals. That's going to head that bounds. It'll be Belchertown possession. Albano getting ready to come back in. And Meadows will take a seat. Orioles looking for space. They've got possession. Trying to fire from downtown. Nope. Going to go off the backboard. Rebound's going to be taken in by Brooke. She'll work it over to Trammell. There's Maeve T. Maeve Trammell looking for space, trying to cut inside of the paint. She'll kick back. Albano from 3. It's going to be a rim, and it will be a rebound taken here the other way by Belchertown. Again, one of my problems last year with MIAA and the basketball that we've seen, the shot clock. Oh, boy, the shot clock. Remember, I forgot, as that pass was heading back to Belchertown there from the Orioles. And the shot clock this year, 35 seconds. You know, we thought that was long last year, 24 seconds in the NBA game. 24 seconds is what it would be. It's a 35-second shot clock now. So, I heard one fan express to me the teams have time to build a house and then add a chimney on top. With those extra few seconds coming in on the shot clock. And the past 2 years, I mean, again, it's more of a high school basketball setting. So, I mean, obviously, you know, shot clock could be increased, and that was things that were discussed by the MIAA. Again, we love to do work with them, so not really going to tarnish the brand there, but Trammell's going to try to move it around. Ava Albano, but, you know, me trying to be the Stephen A. Smith that I am and show my inner debate skills. Not really a huge fan of the shot clock for the reason that there's so much time. It's no more shot clock violations these days with 3:52 to go. You've got a whistle. It's going to head out of bounds. And so many stories, too, in the NBA. I mean, winter sports, that started up, too. I mean, how about the Orlando Magic, folks? That's the story of the NBA right now. The Orlando Magic have just been incredible. Finding ways to win with Paolo Banchero as it's going to head out of bounds. Got a whistle here. It's going to be Pope Francis possession with 3:41 to go. I mean, Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs. Guys like that contributing to the Orlando Magic's success early on. They look like they're going to make the playoffs at this point in the race. Going to get into this early. It is December, so there's still some time left. But the Orlando Magic, the surprise of basketball, it's a team that's going to be most contention. You know who it is. It's the Boston Celtics. Meadows looking around, creating space, finds Ava Albano. Albano back. Bella Meadows. Meadows looking for the quick dribble, trying to fire from 3, and it's a rim. Rebound looking for it to the Belchertown Orioles. They've got it. Orioles looking to take it the other way with steam and space. The Belchertown Orioles, no, they can't get the 2. Good opportunity for Morgan Litz, but Litz did the shake and bake. Tried to go all the way, but could not finish. And Meadows, they're going to whistle here. I believe that's going to be, an offensive foul? No, yeah, of course not. Or is it? Yeah, that's going to be an offensive foul. Man, oh man, I'm not sure about that one, but we'll go with it. Bella Meadows going to get docked for the foul there. It's going to be third team foul of the second for Pope Francis. Orioles looking around. They've got space. Trying to shake and bake his Litz. Litz for 2. Rim. Rebound taken in here by Isabella Vazella. Vazella looking around. It'll be Ava Albano instead. Albano looking for space. It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be Pope possession. Albano over to Trammell. Trammell looking to fire from 3. It'll hit a rim. Rebound's going to be taken in from Fitzgerald. Meadows, wide open, 2 points. Cardinals still can't stuff it in. They still can't stuff it in. Kornacki having some trouble here in this opening half. 2:37 to go. Nice play on the defensive ends by Meadows, and we got a foul coming in. 2:35, second quarter. Pope Francis possession. Trammell over to Bella Meadows. Meadows going to kick it back to Albano. Meadows from a long-range three. No, rebound's going to be taken in by Trammell. Trammell looking for space. That's going to be taken the other way from the Orioles. Orioles looking for it. It's going to be a whistle here. I think it's going to be a foul called on Bella Meadows. Just judging by the expression, it is. 2:17 to go, opening half. Orioles free throws coming in. Crowd quiets on down, and the first free throw is going to rattle on in for Laura Cozy. So Cody's free throw goes in, and we're going to get El Negron coming onto the floor, and Kornacki's going to step off. Second free throw coming in. Goes in, and that is going to be 2 free throws. And we've got a whistle coming in from the officials. These officials have been busy here in this opening half. Makes it an 18-8 game with 2:17 to go. Bella Meadows has it here for Pope. 2:04 to go. Kicks it back. Ava Albano. Albano looking inside. Trammell trying to make the play. She's got it. Dave Trammell over to Negron, trying to stuff it in for 2, and that will be a rim. Rebound will be taken in by Trammell, trying to do a little spinorama 2, but can't put it in, and the Orioles will take it the other way. Good opportunity for Pope, but they get the steal with Meadows, and Meadows is trying to put it in. Can't. Meadows still has it here. She'll look around. She'll try to gun it over to Trammell. That'll head out of bounds. It'll still be Pope possession. 33 on the shot clock. 1:37 to go. Trammell with a little stop and start. Meadows trying to put in for 2 and can't, but foul is called on the floor. It's third team foul here for Belchertown. Libby Meadows heading to the stripe for 2 free throws. Charity stripe it is. Again, some of these high school games come down to what you do at the free throw line, and thus far, Pope Francis has been A-OK from that position as Meadows drains the first one. Looking to pick up the second free throw here. .132 to go. They can't hit. Rebound will be taken in from Belchertown. Belchertown looking to take it out of their own end. Try to shake and bake here. Looking around. It's tipped here from Meadows. Belchertown still looking for space, trying to just get some passes off. It's been tough for them. The Cardinals on defense have made things very tough for Belchertown. And right as I say that, it's the kiss of death for them. That was just jinxed them, giving the announcers jinx there. 19-10 game, 1:03 to go. 1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute. As the Cardinals here are going to be able to hit. That'll be a 1-2-3 burger for Pope Francis. It'll make it a 22-10 game. Second quarter, 45 seconds to go. 22-10 lead. Meadows trying to take it in for 2, and she will not. Rebound taken in here from Belchertown. We'll try to work it the other way. 34 seconds to go. Trying to fire from 2. Nope. Rebound looking inside. It's Negron. Negron going to take it in. Albano looking down the floor for Meadows for 2. No. Rebound is going to be taken in, though, by Meadows. A little tip from Fitzgerald. Meadows going to try to go around the horn and fire it up there, but it'll hit the rim. 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. First free throw from Meadows is no good. It's a rare miss from Meadows. Second free throw coming in. Second free throw is good. So Meadows hits. That'll make it a 22-10 game for Pope Francis. 22. 23-10, excuse me. Cardinals looking forward here. Orioles trying to create space, trying to shake and bake. Albano. Negron trying to do something. 3 seconds to go. And 2, 1 second. That's it. Albano's got a shoe, trying to fire it up. Not good. And that will then bring us to halftime. 0-0's on the clock. 23-11 is the lead for Pope Francis. Coming up, folks, we've got the second half. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Cardinals. Good game here thus far. We've got the halftime show coming up next. You're watching Pope Productions exclusively on YouTube. Halftime coming up in 2 minutes. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Pope Prep Halftime Report has begun. AJ Gottsal's voice of the Cardinals here with you courtside. We got a fun one. It's going to be a fun ending indeed. Cardinals up 20-11 on that scoreboard, and by our accounts, they're up 23-10. So it's going to have to be a little bit of a sort out here. I think it's 20-11. I think, because that's what our official scoreboard here says. But I think we're actually right. Yeah, it did go up and down. It's at 20-11 now. I tell you what, if it stays like that at the start of the third quarter, we'll change it. But until then, we'll leave it at 23-11. Our official score is 23-11, and we're going to have it sit like that. Cardinals up 23-11 thanks to Belchertown misfortune. Belchertown errors, lots of them early on in this game. It hasn't been the crisp first half that you would expect from them. The Cardinals up with 4:32 left to go in this halftime report. Belchertown, they've got to look for something, man. They've got to start sinking these shots. Too many bricks, too many rims, too many air balls. Just inconsistent thus far. Fans Friday night, Agawam coming into town. Girls basketball will be back on the air. Cardinals hoping to extend the 2-0 on the season. Coming up, we've got the second half. Stay tuned. It's Pope Prep Productions exclusively on YouTube. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals head into the third quarter up 10. AJ Gonzalez, voice of the Cardinals, alongside with you here. Again, it's been my honor and privilege to have been able to do this for the past 2 years, and we're going to make this third year as stronger than ever. We're going to build it out to be just that. 20-10 is the score. We're ready to begin here. We're going to change that score to 20-10. We do apologize about that. 23-10 as it sits. Cardinals looking for something here. Orioles trying to make the play. They've got it. Morgan Lutz looking around, looking for Alex Karabetsos. Karabetsos back to Litz. Litz trying to fire in a shot. Rings off the backboard. Rebound taken in by Belchertown. They're going to fire for three. That'll be a rim and out. Rebound taken in by Trammell. It's going to be a deflection. To Albano it goes. Meadows looking for it. Can't handle it very well. A 3-on-1 here. Meadows is going to have to resort to anything she can. Almost a backcourt there for Maeve Trammell. Trammell looking for space. Over to Mae Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Marsh. Marsh back out. Here's Albano. Albano to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to fire for three, and that is going to head out of bounds. It will be Belchertown possession. Belchertown looking around. Trying to create some space here. Cardinals looking for defense. Marsh trying to get there, trying to make the play. It'll be Meadows taking it off a steal. Meadows trying to cash in for two. It's a foul instead. So we got free throws coming in. Cardinals this half working from right to left of your screen, and Belchertown working from left to right. First free throw here from Meadows is good. Making it look like clockwork. Second free throw coming in. No good. Rebound taken in by Belchertown. Belchertown looking to create some space the other way. They've got possession here. Got a reminder, folks. We said it already. We'll say it again. Friday Night Hoops coming up for you this week on Pope Prep. We'll be back here live in the beautiful Pope Francis Gym. It'll be Pope Francis girls basketball back on the air. I don't know what happened to my throat there for a second, but I figured out the problem. Agawam will come in and take on the Cardinals. 7 o'clock. Be here or be square on YouTube here on Pope Prep. Champions play here. It's going to be a lot of fun on a Friday night edition of Friday Night Hoops. Trammell back to Meadows. Meadows looking to cash in for some more here. 21-10 game. And we apologize about the scoreboard. Not our fault. We thought that Negron 3 counted. Apparently it did not. Meadows looking in, trying to create space, and it's going to be a turnover and a steal. Here come Belchertown, trying to put it in, and they do for 1-2. Belchertown Orioles able to get 2 points, and just like that, it makes it a 21-12 game. Cardinals looking for space now. It's Trammell. Trammell over to Meadows. Bella Meadows trying to kick in for Ava Albano. It heads out of bounds. It'll be white ball, white possession. See, our friends wearing the zebra shirt. And Brooks going to come in. Ava Albano's going to come out. Meadows looking inside for two. It goes in. Bella Meadows able to put it in. Trying to will her team the victory tonight. 23-12. The score now for the Cardinals. That one, I'm not sure what happened there to Belchertown. They're going to gift the Cardinals with another possession, though, with a 23-12 game. 5:21 to go in this third quarter. Trammell. Over to Meadows. Trammell back. There's Brooke. Brooke again, trying to cut in for two. No, she gets her own rebound, though. Kicking it out, Trammell. Shot clock resets. Fitzgerald puts it in. She says, who needs a shot clock? We'll take it from here. Fitzgerald puts it in, 25-12. The score, 5 minutes to go. And it's going to be a steal here, and Trammell's going to try to work it the other way. Meadows to Brooke. Brooke puts it in. That's 2 points for the Cardinals. Meadows looking for the steal. It is troublesome for Belchertown. It is 2 points and one for Bella Meadows in the home opener. The disastrous sequence of events for Belchertown. Turnover after mishandle, and it's going to lead to a 30-12 lead, you think, with 4:44 to go. And the Meadows heading to the line. Make it a 3-point play. And Meadows hits it, and that will make it a 30-12 game. Timeout taken here, we think. Yep, timeout's taken. 4:44 to go. Cardinals up by 30-12 score. Stay tuned, Champions play here. Coming back in a flash exclusively on Pope Prep. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume. That was just disastrous for Belchertown. Timeout was taken on the floor. Cardinals are going to look for some defense and try to close out strong tonight at a 30-12 game. That might be too much to overcome for Belchertown tonight, given the amount of defense we've gotten. Cardinals looking for defense here. Orioles trying to fire from downtown. It'll be picked up quickly by Adjani Marsh. Marsh looking for the long ball down the floor. Meadows was wide open, and I mean wide open. She still is. She kicked over to Trammell. Trammell and Fitzgerald inside. Back over to Trammell it goes. Trammell with a little pump fake. There's a little, but she takes it over and feeds it to Brooke. Here's Brooke looking around. She's got Bella Meadows. Meadows back to Brooke. BB looking around, finds Trammell. Trammell for two. It rattles on in, and it makes it a 32-12 game, and it makes it a 20-point Cardinal lead. Belchertown are in trouble. They are in dire trouble now. Cardinals are going to look for some space here. Orioles trying to take it in for two the other way. Can't. Rebound taken in by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Trammell. Maeve Trammell looking around, finds Meadows. Bella Meadows able to handle it in for Fitzgerald looking for it. Takes a tumble to the floor. We got a whistle. She'll earn possession for her team here. Triangle the formation coming in as well. Giving a little coach's insight. Trying to look inside for Trammell, but instead Trammell took it off the nose. Orioles trying to take it the other way. They've got it. Looking for two. Can they? Will they get two? Yes, they will. It's a nice two-pointer from Laura Cote. And Cote puts it in, and that will make it a 3:20 mark. It'll be a 32-14 Cardinal lead. Cardinals looking for points the other way, and now Belchertown finally starting to get some momentum. So that timeout, they're trying to get something going here. It has just been troublesome all night long. The Cardinals have made them pay every which way. Slew of Belchertown subs coming in now. And now it'll be Brooke trying to do something the other way for Pope. EB looking in. Finds Adjani Marsh. Marsh looking around. Trying to create some space. Fitzgerald trying to get there. It'll be Trammell now trying to put it in. Can't. Rebound, take it in. It's Maeve Fitzgerald for 1-2. Ba-boom. Goes Maeve Trammell. Again, so much promise for Maeve Trammell. We tell you that, folks. And we weren't kidding. 34-14 game. 2:47 to go. I mean, it's a sophomore, lots of potential here for these Cardinals over this year and the next two after. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch her develop here. That's a solid basketball player. 34-14 again. Belchertown looking for space. They've got it. Not for long, though. That pass is just a little bit too high. Morgan Litz trying to gun it in there, but eventually it'll Kadammer out of bounds. Again, getting a lot of good games. Here's Brooke. She's got it. Brooke looking in, trying to make the play for 2. No. Rebound taken in, though, by Marsh. Agity Marsh trying to put it in. Can't. Kicks back out. Ooh, that was a hard thumping of the floor from Moses. As that will be Kornacki trying to put it in. She can't. And it will be 2 free throws coming in. Kornacki free throw, no good. 0 for 1 from the line. It's Kornacki now. Sam Hess getting ready to come in. Free throw coming in from Kornacki. It's good. And we got a whistle. Going to get Hess onto the floor. Fitzgerald will take a seat now. Belchertown looking for space the other way. It's Morgan Litch. Litch for Belchertown. Looking around. Trying to create any space she can get. It's going to be taken the other way. Here's Brooke. Brooke looking around. Brooke Bedling looking in. Finding Marsh. No, that one's into the 3rd row. Takes a Skardammer. Heads into the 4th and 5th row. Might go around the whole gym if we're not careful. With 1:57 to go, it's a 35-14 Cardinal lead. Again, last year, it seemed like a movie. It really did. In a 35-14 game, it seemed like a movie. Boys hockey, state champions. What could be better than that? Division I, almost perfect, 16-2 record. Incredible season for them. 16-2 championship. Josh Ivey scoring 22 seconds left. Check. Cardinals were Class A champions for the boys' side. They were. That was just incredible. It appears that we're going to have a similar script this year. That's what we have written down in theory. But again, that's in theory. Can the Cardinals this year stake their claim in the history and try to go back-to-back in various categories? As Hess is going to try to fire a shot. That doesn't hit the backboard. It goes off the side of the backboard. That gets a little laugh from everybody around here. Cardinals looking for it, and it's Maeve Trammell. Trammell looking inside. Agity Marsh looking in for 2, and Agity puts it in. 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter, 37-14 game. Belchertown needs points. They need them fast. Orioles have it. Looking for 2, can't hit it. Rebound. Orioles trying to get there. So is Pope Francis. 40 seconds to go now. Marsh. Kornacki wide open. Trammell, this should be 2 points. Yeah, betcha. Maybe Trammell's going to put it in for 2 points. Rolled around there, and Trammell put it in. 39-14 lead for Pope Francis. This game's out of control. It's going to be a garbage time type of 4th quarter with the Cardinals up big. They're going to hit another one in the win books. If this can hold, it'll be a miraculous comeback. If Belchertown could even do it, that one's heading back into the bench. And they are just not in sync tonight. This has not been a team game at all. And with 16.9 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter, it's the Cardinals who are up big. Cardinals looking for space. They've got it. It's Kornacki trying to put it in. Orioles will take it the other way. 4 seconds to go. Got to watch the clock. Shot clock turned off. Trying to fire it in. One last opportunity, and for some reason they pass, and that will put an end to the 3rd quarter. Fans, we've got the 4th quarter coming up. It's going to be a good one, we think. It's going to be a little bit of a garbage time 4th quarter. 39-14, the Cardinal lead. 4th quarter on the way next. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to begin the fourth quarter, and we've got new faces into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Sophia DeRose has checked in, wearing number 12 tonight for Pope Francis. So DeRose in, Albino Meadows going around the horn. It's Albino Meadows. And two new faces that you've probably not seen on a Pope Francis 4 before. That's okay. We'll give it to you. Lacey Lazard coming in and playing for Pope Francis. She's wearing number 4 tonight for Pope Francis. And then Nina Pandolfi coming back in tonight. Played good minutes for Pope. So Pandolfi, Lazard coming in. $7:28 to go. And the fourth quarter, it appears that we're going to get a garbage time fourth quarter. So I'll try to entertain the best I can. The basketball on the floor will be entertaining enough, but I'll try to do my part as the commentator tonight for Pope Francis. Search for the next voice of the Cardinals has begun here around the Pope Francis campus. Don Percy, it looks like he's going to be someone that we can rely on here at Pope Productions. Hopefully. Ryan Davis, okay, this is rumor. This is from the rumor mill that Ryan Davis might be joining us here for some boys basketball games this year as a color commentator for me. Maybe even Dylan Shea too if we're lucky, but we'll see. 7:10 to go, 39-14. Lead for Pope Francis. Orioles are going to look for a basket here with the shot clock at 0. That's it. It's going to be a shot clock violation, and the Cardinals are going to try to take it the other way, and they lose it right away. And goes to the Cardinals. I mean, it was just an incredible reaction. I hope we got that one on there. He's like, go, go, go. He just stopped and put his arms down. That was an incredible one for me. A little laugh, too. Bella Meadows trying to put it in here in the fourth quarter, making a 40-burger on Belchertown, but they won't get it. Belchertown will try to take it the other way. Defense chip from the Cardinal bench. DeRose looking for some defense. Nice passing from Belchertown. Shot was nice. I don't think it got the backboard there. There'll be a whistle coming in. It'll be Pope possession. And Pope in this quarter working from right to left, and Belchertown from left to right. Albino from long distance. She hits it from 3. Ava Albino from downtown. It's a big shot for the Cardinals, and it'll make it a 42-14 game. It's like I'm watching a Patriots game this year. They're down 42-14. Cardinals get possession right back. Orioles not able to do anything on offense again, and it's just been one of those nights for Belchertown that they're going to want to forget here early in the season. Team camaraderie is building for Pope Francis, and the majority of the starters for Belchertown in disbelief, and the bench as well. And there's just been the Cardinal showcase right now. First game of the season, a resounding success in Division III for Pope Francis. 5:54 to go. Again, this is one of the quieter weeks on the Pope Francis Pope Prep Productions calendar in the winter sports season, so we'll take it. And we'll try to work our best with it as DeRose will try to fire a shot. It's a rim. Gets the rebound back. Chips it out. Ava Albino for 3, and that one hits the back end of the rim. Rebound taken in from Meadows. Meadows trying to do something, but just too much Belchertown, not enough Pope. 3v1 there, and Belchertown won it, but let's see if they can do anything here on the offensive ends. That's been the question all night. They'll go in the air for 2, and they'll get the free throw coming in. So to make it a 42-16 game. Lots of smiles in the stands tonight for the Pope Francis fans. 5:25 to go. Charlotte Brooks, Negron, Hess, Tran all getting ready to jump into this one. Going to be a sea of substitutions. Cardinals looking the other way. They've got it. It's Meadows. Bella Meadows looking in, trying to fire for 2. Can't. Rebound will be taken in by Belchertown. Belchertown looking in, trying to get for 2. That one will head out of bounds. It'll be going the other way. And here come the slew of subs. 4 in all coming in. Glad to be joined tonight by Caleb Gomet and Lucas Cusson. Honored to be with these two. What are you guys going to do for me for my senior night, huh? See all these other seniors? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know. I really got you with that one, Caleb. I saw the big smirk on your face. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Hess looking around, trying to create space, but nothing there on that possession for Pope. Belchertown trying to fire from three, and they do. So they get the three-pointer. Should be a 42-19 game, 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Meadows could have a corner three coming in, but she'll choose to defer, take it herself. Now passes it out to Negron. There's Owen Negron trying to do something here. Hess trying to get in there as well, but just couldn't get the outstretched reach there. She wanted. Will head out of bounds. It'll be Oriole possession. Throwing it in will be Karavetsos, and the Orioles will try to work it the other way. With 4:09 to go, defense check coming in from the Cardinal bench. Brooks over to Tran for three. Bang! Tiffany Tran off the bench and on the score sheet. It'll make it'll be a two-pointer, not a three. Two-pointer for Tiffany Tran. It makes it a 44-19 game. Yep, perfect call there from Caleb Gomet. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout is going to be taken here from Belchertown. We're going to step aside. Cardinals up big. 44-19 game. Stay tuned. Got lots of basketball left here tonight. Coming up on Pope. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. 3:45 to go tonight. Again, winter sports season beginning for us tonight. I'm glad to have you with us. It's going to be a long and fun season, we think, for most of these teams, as Negron's going to try to fire for two. That one's going to hit a truck. Ooh. Took a Rambo off the computer. Don't want to mess with that equipment, but yeah. Doy says the computer there. It's going to be Belchertown possession. They've got to get buckets quick. Here in the sort of a garbage time scenario now. I'll try to fire for two, and that looks good from Belchertown. I'm a few moments of steam. They're going to be picked. They're going to shoot. That was a tongue twister. They're going to be able to pick up from the night. 44-21 game now. Two-pointer, or excuse me, rather, free throw coming in to make it a three-point play. Orioles looking for space. 3:20 to go. Cardinals looking for some room. Orioles going to try to fire from long distance, and they hit. Belchertown puts it in, and just like that, will make it a 44-23 game. So 44-23, Tran. DeRose. Sophia DeRose. DeRose with space here, trying to say her to cut. Hess trying to tell Brooks to cut. Negron back to Hess from downtown. That one hits the tippity top of the backboard. Rebound's going to be taken in from Belchertown. Belchertown looking inside. They'll cut it back. Here they come. Looking around, trying to cut it in for two, and they drill it in. Two-pointer is good. 44-25 lead for Pope Francis. Negron. Negron. Just going to back to Hess. Hess. Negron. Negron for two. Can't hit. Rebound, take it in from Belchertown. Belchertown looking for space. They're going to try to create it. 2 minutes to go. No. Another note, those Monday Night Football games were wild yesterday, to say the least. Tommy DeVito, how about him? You've seen his agent, the Italian mafia guy there, and that was funny to see, for sure. I mean, you think we got another timeout coming in? I think we do, yeah. They're going to call a timeout, or is it just going to be a quick stoppage? Thought there was going to be another timeout. Belchertown fans starting to hit the exits. 44-25 game. Charlotte Brooks looking in for Hess. Hess trying to do something here. That's going to be a whistle and a stoppage. Here's Morgan Litz. Litz kicking it back to Cody. Cody back here. That's Vazella. Belchertown starters still in this one. Trying to get some points going here. Trying to fire a long distance kick. Rebound taken in by Belchertown again. Still trying to do something, and Charlotte Brooks will try to take it the other way. She's fun to fly down the court. And Belchertown will take the steal and get possession back with a minute 32 to go. Belchertown's, their coach is telling her to shoot the ball. They got to. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. Belchertown looking for space, trying to fire in for two. Can't hit. And we are approaching the final minute of this game. Coming up, we've got the Cardinal postgame. It's going to be a quickie as they prepare for JV. So we'll try to get out of their way as fast as possible. It'll be a postgame show coming up exclusively on Pope Prep. Hess looking to move it around. It's the Rose. We're hitting the 1 minute mark about now. 1 minute to go. That's out of bounds. The Rose. Look it in. Over to Tiffany Trad. Trad. Looking around. Charlotte Brooks. Brooks over to Kaylee Schools checking in for the first time tonight. The senior Schools. And that's out of bounds. Onto the. I'm going to turn out. Belchertown looking to make the play here. 45 seconds to go. Steal coming in from Pope Francis. 40 seconds to go. Hess looking around, trying to create some space there. Orioles still looking to do something here. 30 seconds to go now. Cardinals are going to improve on the season to 2-0. Maybe a hot start for them. It's going to go in and out, and that is just about going to do it. 25 seconds to go now. Entering the end of this game. Coming up, we've got the Cardinal post game, breaking down what we saw tonight. Moving on to Friday in Agawam for these ladies, and Friday the boys will head to the AIC tournament and take on Longmeadow. We'll break down both of those games coming up next. But for now, we have 10 seconds to go. Again, I'd like to thank Caleb Gilmet and Lucas Cussin for their remarkable contributions to this game and doing everything they can to make the experience better for you at home. .2 seconds to go. All I do is wins, getting ready, and that is going to do it. Coming up, we've got the Cardinal postgame. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Back in a flash on Pope Prep. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals take care of business in easy fashion tonight, winning by a score of 44-25. And that was a good score for them. They took care of business and did a great job as well. Cardinals win this game 44-25. They had a great night. I mean, Meadows was absolutely remarkable for them. I mean, when she had to, she showed up. And the Cardinals won that game rather convincingly, and they will head into Friday's game in Division III looking comfortable against Agawam with a 2-0 record. Coming up on Friday as well, it's a rivalry game, ladies and gentlemen. It's Longmeadow. It's Pope Francis over at AIC. We can't wait for that one. That's going to be a fun one, too. Again, at this point, it is undecided as to whether we will be able to take the broadcast onto the road or we'll be able to do it from here and do the girls' game against Agawam. But as it stands, it'll be girls versus Agawam for us. The boys' game, it's Rivalry Friday. Longmeadow, Pope Francis. It really doesn't get any bigger than that. So if you're there in that area, that is a fun one indeed. Cardinals going to have a fun night against Longmeadow. Tommy McMahon, remember him last year. He was just unreal, hitting shot after shot and an OT thriller last year. You can relive that matchup coming up this Friday night. Friday night over at AIC in the AIC tournament. And that's going to do it from here. It was a great win for Pope. Congratulations to them. It's a 2-0 start. For Lucas Cusson and Caleb Gilmet, I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. The winter sports season has begun. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? It just means a little bit more. See you next time right here on Pope Prep, exclusively on YouTube.